Yeah, keep in mind that California building codes, because of earthquakes, are generally much stricter than Florida. With that said, I talked to three structural engineers today, and they're saying that on the surface, this looks like what they call a progressive collapse, which means most likely it did not start in the bottom of the building, but somehow on top. Here in Pasadena, for example, they've had a building boom of apartment buildings near the transit hubs, and they're the ones looking at this really closely. Take a look.
The way that the images look and read, almost as if a bomb went off inside of it, and it's very scary.
Especially for building and safety inspectors who are looking at the images of the Chaplin Towers collapse in Florida, searching for any clues and possible implications that could affect local construction.
We've heard everything from sinkholes to adjacent construction, which has compromised the foundation of this building. I think we even heard that there was construction equipment on top of the roof, but we don't want to speculate.
The collapse brings back memories of damage after the Northridge quake, which engineers learned much from. California earthquake codes, which are reviewed constantly, tend to make local structures stronger than Florida's. Pasadena, which has seen a boom of residential building construction, even has additional inspection requirements.
We also here in Pasadena have a quadrennial inspection program that requires all of our multifamily unit buildings to be inspected every 4 years for compliance with basic building standards.
This kind of collapse is a nightmare city engineers and planners don't want to even think about, but will study very closely.
The building did collapse on itself, and I think that's why we're hearing a lot of speculation about the structural integrity of the foundations. We do want to wait for those reports, and I think that we have lessons that we can learn from this, like we do from all horrible tragedies.
Now, again, one of the engineers I talked to is out of Long Beach, which is a city closer to the ocean. Those cities are really looking at this because they built on sand. And they're also hearing that there was some kind of construction on the roof. If there's a big load on one side of the roof versus the other, for example, that would be an issue. All things they're going to be looking at. But if you're asking, could it happen here? Anything can happen. It's much less likely, but we'll have to see what caused it. I'm live in Pasadena. Christina Gonzalez, back to you in the studio.
Christina, thank you.